Hello, my name is Myra Tanksley, and I am recording this on March the 8th, 2014. If you have been to my channel, you may already be aware of what is happening to my autistic son in the state of Ohio ICF MRI facility that uh, is abusing, neglecting him, and also just mistreating him in many different other ways. He's been assaulted by staff. He's been assaulted by residents. He's eloped. He can't have phone calls with me. Our visits are very limited. Of course, they feel the less I see him and talk to him, the better it is for them, because he is able to tell me some things. And of course, when I'm over there, I can see the abuse and neglect myself. And I do have a Facebook page. It's called The Abuse and Neglect of Autistic Marquise Tanksley by the Government. And I am getting some support from some people. Um, I am a Christian, so I know that God will work through people, and that really this is His thing that is happening. My son is not being treated like that and going through that for nothing, and he's not going through it and being treated like that because he deserves it. He is autistic, very wonderful young man. He'll be 21 years old next month. I'm proud to be his mother. I am also a registered nurse, so you know, I'm not an uneducated woman, you know. So I see things for the way they are, and I make sure I can back them up. I don't put things out there and can't back them up. I don't just sit around and make up things that evil people do. And what's being done to him and to me has been done by very sick, very wicked, evil people, government workers that have not had no accountability or oversight in many years. If they knew they would get in trouble for that stuff, they wouldn't do it. But this stuff has been going on for a long time, the abuse of disabled residents in government facilities. And it's been going on that way because nobody has put a stop to it. So um, why I am making this audio video is because I received a message, and it is from a number that I didn't recognize, and it is of a person. It's an unwanted harassing phone call because I don't know the person. It was unwanted, and they were talking about my son and me, and you could hear them trying to disguise their voice. They did a good job at the beginning, but towards the end, then the voice became more of normal sounding. So I am going to put that recording on here, the message that was left, and then I'll let the Lord guide me to what else I, should do about it and stuff. But obviously, as somebody that knows about what's going on, they found out my number, and not too many people have my number, so they found out my number, and it's a CDC sympathizer or a corrupt government sympathizer or somebody that's on their side, and probably a little upset about the exposure that what's happening to my son, the exposure that is starting to come out as God feels the need to put things out there in his own way, in his own time, and how he wants to do it. So anyway, this is the tape of or the recording of the unwanted harassing phone call. It only lasts 12 seconds. So but they did mention that how they asked me how did I lose Marquise. I did not lose Marquise. Marquise was probated over there as an adult. So he was actually living in his own apartment when he was probated over to illegally committed and probated over to Columbus Developmental Center. He was not living at home with me. I did have guardianship of him, but I did not lose custody of him. I had guardianship of him, and we all know why they do that. And those tapes will be coming out. They will be coming out David Belinkie, Franklin County, some more tapes about CDC, some of their employees. All of that stuff will be coming out because I got it. I just got to make the audio videos. So, but one thing for sure, I didn't lose Marquise. And when I had him, he never got punched and attacked in the chest, and he always had clean clothes. He's never been abused and neglected and restrained or tied to a bed. So, to me, that's just ignorance. Because a loving parent that does not treat their child or their loved one the way my son's been treated by the government. So I can do very much better. Because that's another thing they said. Well, you think you do so much? Yeah, I can do very much better. Because one thing, my son didn't go around with dirty, filthy clothes and eloping without me knowing about it and getting assaulted and attacked and punched and skin going to pot and not getting enough to eat. And of course, you can go to the Facebook page and see all the different bruises and scars and stuff. Yeah, I can do very much better. That's the reason why I'm putting this out here, because I don't think anybody should be mistreated like that, especially disabled people. I already proved that I can do so much better. So I don't like hypocrites and I don't like the hypocrisy. And that's my thing. If you people and this sick person that left that recording trying to disguise their voice and stuff, um, obviously you can't do much better. That's the reason why I got a Facebook page full of all kinds of pictures. And that's not all the evidence that I have, but I got pictures and him telling me, how cold it is and how much he doesn't like it. So yeah, I can do very much better. If you can come back down to reality, it's obvious that you and your cohorts or whoever you might be aligned with to make you leave a harassing, ignorant, unwanted phone call, um, it's obvious they can't. So, unless you're deaf, dumb, and blind or sick in the head, just visit the Facebook page. It's the abuse and neglect of autistic Marquise Stacy by the government. And no, I've never done none of the things that I have put on that page. So yes, I am better and I do much better. So without further ado, here's a recording of some uh, ignorant person that I think maybe they're feeling the heat. I'm not going to say it's a CDC employee, but anyways, a sympathizer is another sick person just as sick as the people that's in the system that abuses and allows the abuse of disabled residents. So here we go.
You keep custody of my keys. How'd you lose my keys? You just think you could do so much better. Well, you should have kept them.
And I think I'll just go ahead and play that again. And like I said, it was 12 seconds long. And they were disguising their voice like a voice changer. And then it finally came to a female voice towards the end. So we're going to do it one more time.
You keep custody of my keys. How'd you lose my keys? You just think you could do so much better. Well, you should have kept them.
Okay, so there you have it. That's the end of the recording. I do have the number, and it is a fax number because I tried to call it back because I just kind of wanted to let this person know that, I've already proved that I've done so much better. Yeah. I just don't like hypocrites and stuff. So, my son ain't never wore dirty clothes like that. Hair all matted, and he's been beaten, punched, attacked, blamed for his disabilities. These people don't even know what autism is and stuff. He's been tied to a bed and, you know, uh, skin all messed up and bruises, unexplained injuries and stuff. Yeah, I do very much better. But anyway, there you have it. And look for some more of the audio videos. They will be coming out. So that this ain't all make-believe. I'm not just sitting around making this up in my head. We do have very sick, evil, wicked people that unfortunately are in positions and in jobs where innocent, helpless people are at their mercy. But I vow that what's happening to my son, and I know other residents like him, I vow that it wasn't going to be covered up and swept under the rug. I vow that. And for me to prove it, I'm not a he say, she say person. If I say it, I can back it up. And so I am able to prove it. So look for some more audio videotapes. Please follow the Facebook page for more evidence. And I'm not going to just tell everything and stuff, but I praise God that God is in control of this thing, and He's going to open and close the doors and make the connections that need to be made so His will would be done in all of this. And thank you for listening.